Hey air signs, I'm back with I don't really want to call it daily guidance. This is kind of guidance through the period of the moon in Libra. That's going to be from this evening. So it's kind of today, tomorrow, and the next day. This is a traditional 5 card. I've drawn a couple of additional guidance cards for you as well. We've got some Romance Angels over here and Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle as well. That's a Colette Baron Reed deck right here. I'm using the Gilded Tarot for this one. And let's get into it here. As far as your work, that's where we start out here. You might be kind of your heart is not necessarily in your work at this point. You may have some reservations about things, but ultimately you just have the drive to kind of keep your head down and push through and make it happen. Finances are certainly of concern, especially when we see 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And it might actually highlight, too, some overspending going on. It's interesting that that comes up, you know, in particular with the aspect where I was cautioning people, you know, to watch excesses and overspending. But, you know, it kind of has two main meanings in the reverse as maybe your heart isn't in work or projects as much as, you know, it may have been in the past. You might be experiencing some burnout. It can also indicate a lack mindset, like subconsciously you are coming from a place of lack or poverty, a major desire to change that, obviously, with it coming in reverse. When it is upright, it is kind of talking on holding on too much, you know, to money and being afraid to kind of take the next steps to help there be more abundance, having a resistance to it. But with spirit, it's really speaking to me that it has to do with work, that you're kind of just burnt out. Your heart's not necessarily in it. You're doing it because you have to pay the bills. And then moving on to the second position is your home, and the Chariot is what came up upright. This can be unexpected news of regarding real estate. Comes in quickly. Regarding a move to a new home, selling of a home, surprise information about your home itself, unexpected repairs it can even be. It's generally on a more positive note, and generally something that kind of takes you by surprise in reference to a home. Like if you had been interested in something, put an offer in on a house, you may have found out, you know, within this time period that it was accepted, or maybe it was accepted with conditions, something maybe that you didn't expect. You may find out you got an apartment, something along that lines. Next position, this is a newer spread for me. The next position is what is unexpected. And this is the one where 3 cards came out. I felt from spirit that they're all relevant, so I let them. I only take jumpers. That's why I didn't show my shuffling process. It literally took forever. You air signs have some really, really stuck energy right now. It is super, super stuck. So, first card out, Page of Wands upright. There's a message coming in rather quickly. I think quickly and unexpectedly, since this is, you know, the unexpected. But you need to be leery of that message because the moon in reverse came out. That can generally mean not necessarily truthful information, the need to look deeper into the information that you get. Take pause, consider it for a while. And then in reference to this message, you got 6 of Pentacles. So it's going to come in quick. It's probably going to sound perfectly okay, but you'll need to look a little bit deeper and see, is it honestly, truthfully, you know, correct? You might need to do a little bit of research about it. And this could potentially be in reference to shared resources in some way. Financial transactions, you know, assets between husbands, wives. You know, if you have any divorce proceedings going on, check into the fine print, look a little bit deeper on what it is that's being reported. The information could be incorrect. Generally not a bad card. But I think really what I'm getting from Spirit here is that you need to look a little bit deeper into whatever unexpected information or messages you get are. Like, go a little farther, make sure that, you know, everything's on the up and up and everybody's on the up and up. As far as your role, what is necessary for you in the next about 3 days, you got the Hangman. I think everybody's pretty clear on what that means. So, more information is needed. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to heal from your disappointment, if maybe that is part of the scenario. To me, Spirit is highlighting the need for more information. That is what I'm getting the most out of this card. So, dig a little bit deeper. Take your time with it. There's no need to rush into anything. But ultimately, the fantastic thing here, your outcome to this whole situation is Ace of Pentacles. So this is a gift coming in from the universe. That moon, from the Moon in Reverse card, and that moon from Four of Pentacles, if you can see it right there, is reflected here in this Ace of Pentacles. So your journey through these cards is reflected. Ace of Pentacles is fantastic abundance and blessings, particularly in material things. So I have a feeling that you guys are going to get some good news with this Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles about something that is having to do with your material possessions, potentially with a home, with the Chariot where it landed in reference to the home. So overall, a very good outcome. I pulled a couple cards about love life. I feel like these are speaking to two different groups of people. The first card that came out, which Lordy stuck energy. I shuffled these for 10 minutes to get one jumper and then an additional 5 for the clarifier. So Honeymoon came out. This is Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So additional meaning to that, depending on, are you in a relationship? Are you in a long-term relationship? Have you just gotten married? If you just got married, enjoy your honeymoon. Congratulations. If you're in a long-term relationship, it can express the need to take off together, spend some time together, rekindle things, enjoy each other again. If you are single, it can mean that you are going to end up meeting somebody if you go on a trip. Kind of a serendipitous type of meeting somebody. If you are newly in a relationship or seeing somebody, it can kind of just mean that you're in the honeymoon phase of a relationship. Now, for the other group, stay optimistic about your love life. Please. I know that's what you needed to hear. You may not have a lot going on. This card probably made you sick. It's coming for you. You have to be positive about it, though. Because your attitude makes a bunch of difference about your outlook on things and how open you are to things that might be coming towards you, people, relationships that might be coming towards you, situations where you could indeed meet somebody. If you are sitting around like the Grinch and you're negative Nancy all the time and all that kind of stuff, nothing's going to happen for you. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card that I pulled for you air signs is the Swan Queen, which is transformation, intuition, and patience. And it just so happens to be the number 13 card. Today's November 13th. I thought it was cute. It's answering me directly. This one came out. This come flying out. So I'm going to read right out of the book because the The book on this one is very nice. I like the things that are in here. And I pulled this as additional guidance, just to top off the reading, kind of more of a spiritual guidance. Swan Queen, Transformation, Intuition, Patience, the number 13. Swan Queen glides your way and asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Don't look outside yourself for answers now. The true power lies reflected in the still waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. So, air signs, I hope that helps you out. Remember, this is the rest of today, tomorrow, the next day, potentially into the morning of the next. I'd have to look and see exactly how long Moon is in Libra, but I drew the cards based on while the Moon is in Libra. Guidance for that. I will be back with more guidance for your next moon phase. I hope everybody has a great evening. If you like this video, like, subscribe. I love your comments. Let me know if it resonated. And feel free to share my video. The more subscribers and people, you know, the more viewers I get, I would like to start doing some live feeds with some other modalities where I can answer your questions live, and we got to get there. If you like it, share it. Thank you. Good night.